gave to us. Hopefully today's material adds to our understanding of the importance of cybersecurity and how culture helps shape the way we deal with it. Me as moderator Nur Ain Nisa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for having presented your paper on cybersecurity. Nowadays, we are in the era of, or in the digital age, where everybody, nearly everybody, especially those who live in the urban areas, in the city, they rely much on digital technology. They use various platforms of social media, they use YouTube channels, they've got lots of accounts. For example, they have X or Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, to communicate to each other, to make social interaction. They can upload their content through social media or YouTube channel, so they can communicate to each other. They can promote their commercial items, etc. Okay, let me give additional comment on the definition of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is the effort to protect computer systems, networks, programs, and data from illegal access, image or theft. It encompasses various aspects from hardware, software to security policies and procedures. Yeah. I think Google. Sekarang era Google. Ada yang bilang era Google juga. Kedengaran minum-minum. If you want to, for example, you want to log in. You want to log in my Facebook, or Instagram or social media, you will need verification. What is verification? Google will ask for verification number. For example, username, password. You give username, what? Email, phone number? If you enter your phone numbers and then the verification confirmation will be sent to your phone numbers or email, and then you just fill in. Then you can enter the social media. When you try to enter, to log in for several times, but it's not yours, then you are rejected. Then, yeah. And there's a notification saying that someone else try to, you can check in your email. Please ignore. It is yours. It is you. But if it is not you, you can complain or something. Notify Google. So that's all. Yeah. Okay, go on. So that's what we call illegal access. If you have credit card, this is internet banking. It also has something to do with mobile banking, cyber security. There's a internet crime. I experienced my own experience my credit card, you know, someone used my credit card. But I don't know, he or she, one day, sorry, 5 years ago, someone called me, and she said, it's a girl, he said, I'm from credit card customer service. Yeah. Blah blah blah. She pursued me to give me bonus or something. Many times she tried to flatter me, persuade me. I was busy at the moment, and then finally, just like unconscious, I was unconscious, and then she knows my number. That's the problem. Your number, maybe when you fill in, let's say you go to photocopy or something, you leave your number, your ID, because you photocopy, you copy your ID and then your numbers left, or your ID next. I don't know why those mysterious people knew my number, and then she's just like a bank clerk, a bank officer. She said, your name is Mutamarum, and then blah blah blah, your family name, your mother, your father. She knows much about that. So that's cyber crime actually. And then she said, well, I will send you three digits or something, blah blah blah. Please send it back to me. I didn't realize that the number that, just like PIN, I should have not sent her back. So she said, please check your SMS. At the moment I use SMS. There's a number, 3 digits or 4 digits, and then the numbers, she didn't know the number. The number sent by operator, credit card. And then she said, please send it back to me. And then I didn't realize, I sent it back to her. I didn't know. The following day I went to ATM, automatic teller machine, to check my credit card. She said that your credit card account, the amount of money, the credit card money, will be increased to blah blah blah, and then you got some bonus or blah blah. But to my surprise, when I check my balance, you know, my credit card, I lost my money. Yeah?
How much?
Almost 15 million. Wow. 15 juta. Yeah. I called them and the customer service. I use my number. I go to numbers. Nobody answered. Nobody answered the phone. When I use another number, the number that they had, that's why I said, oh, maybe someone was involved in the crime. Because I called them several times and nobody answered. When I use different number, somebody answered. And then I complained. And that's all my experience. Okay, go on, next. Okay, the importance of cybersecurity, cyber attacks. Hackers, do you know hackers?
Yes.
Yeah. Indonesia, one of Indonesian hackers is very famous. Only lower secondary school graduate, alumni SMP, kematan SMP. you know, he hacked, if I'm not mistaken, one of, I don't know, maybe US or China security events. Yeah, government's website, and then he was able to hack. And also, another hacker, he hacked the satellite, Chinese satellite, and then the satellite didn't work. You can imagine. So nowadays, in the digital era, we have cyber crime, cyber security, we have proxy war. In proxy war, you know, they use netizens, they use internet users, netizens, to participate in the war. And then, also, if you use X, in X, they've got lots of users. Once I was persuaded to be a user, because in internet we use anonymous name, not real name. Maybe 95% or 98%. The X of Twitter netizen users use anonymous. And then I said, okay, you must have four accounts, X account, Twitter account, and we pay you per month. And then I just, you know, I just told a lie, and then yes, I was ready. And then at the end, I just said sorry. I was just kidding. And then that's all right. But that's no problem. In the internet, in the digital era, we can have lots of friends. But the problem, they misuse the internet. Yeah? They become hackers. Okay, data breaches. Do you know breach? Personal or confidential company data can fall into the wrong hands. Who are the wrong hands? The wrong hands are criminals, internet criminals. Yeah? They commit crimes, internet crimes. For example, recently, people from Africa, Nigeria, from foreign countries involved in internet crime, involved in fraudulence, penipuan. Yeah? They, through internet, for example, maybe they make friends with you, and then they pursue you to be like news or like, yeah. You are pursued to, they pay you, they said, okay, I will pay you, but you must bring this, and then we will give you lots of money, we will pay you, but you will get involved in the crime. Or let's say money laundering and something else. Okay, wrong hands, those who commit crime, leading to financial loss. That's financial loss. There are lots of crime involve foreign nationals. Yeah. They deceive people, fraudulence, yeah, penipuan, financial fraudulence. And then operational disruption. Cyber attacks can disrupt business. Yeah. Do you know disruption? Disrupt. In the digital era, there's a change in the situation where people have to use internet. Mau tidak mau, you are forced to use internet because the era changed to digital technology, and you must use it, even though you feel you are disrupted, merasa tidak nyaman sebenarnya, compared to conventional one. Okay, next. Types of cyber security. Here are types of cyber security. Check the video. Still on?
Yes.
Okay, cyber security. We've got network security, protecting computer networks from unauthorized access. That's what I told you. Unauthorized access. Yeah. You've got lots of accounts, internet accounts, social media accounts. Somebody can misuse your account. They can get access or log in. Yeah? If they know your password, your username, your number, unauthorized, that's what we call unauthorized. It's illegal for them to use your account. And then data security, protecting data from illegal access. You use your password, you must use 8 digits, for example. And do not use your date of birth. Do not use your full name.
Yeah.
Do not use the names of your family members. For example, your brothers or because they just check. Oh, Pija. Let me use Pija. Blah blah blah. And then the birth of date, the date of birth. They just try to log in. Yeah? You're protecting by using password, strong password, not weak password. Strong password, 8 digits. Use 6 digits. You must use numbers. What else? Letters, symbols, and then mix up. Save and remains. What about damage? Your account is okay, but if you breach or violate the rules, they will take down your, for example, your channel, YouTube channel, and you are not allowed to apply for log in or log on. Next, application security, securing application from vulnerable and cyber attacks. Do you know vulnerable? Rentan, rawan, vulnerable, rawan. And cyber attacks, securing applications from vulnerabilities and cyber attacks. Maybe you were still very young. Maybe you were an SMA student. Or when there's an election in Jakarta and the two candidates, Ahok and strong competitions. And they brought sectarian issues, religious issues between Muslim and against Muslim, non-Muslim. Very sensitive, very sensible. And what happened? I was involved in the discussion. What happened? 2 of my Facebook accounts were damaged. I couldn't because they used cyber army. They call Muslim cyber army. Those cyber army attack when, for example, how Hope supporters, we must attack and stop their accounts. Jokowi supporters, we must attack. Those cyber army, they are good at computing, IT, and they use this security computers and your accounts will be damaged by them. could be damaged by that. Okay, go on. Okay, go on. Cybersecurity threats. What is malware?
Virus.
Do you know malware? Virus.
Yeah.
Malware malicious software that can damage your computer.
Yeah.
If your computer is infected by virus, you can't open your computer, and you have to bring your computer to the services, computer services in Libra, for example, and steal data. One of the famous hacker is WikiLeaks from Australia. He's also activist. The WikiLeaks is not journalist, but he's like me, citizen journalist. Saya pembina pers di kampus ya, dan saya juga kebetulan media influencer. They can steal your data. You've got your computer, and they can take the content of the data in your computer, and they can steal. They log in through. It's what happened to WikiLeaks. U.S. Department of Security. They steal, and what happened? All the secret, confidential letters, even secret ones, they cover up. And what happened? Julia Assange, an Australian, he is actually a citizen journalist, but now he is free. He is went back to Australia after prison for many years in Europe. Okay, next. Take control of devices. Someone can take control of your device. Have you ever had when there's a recruitment of PNS, recruitment test, public sample recruitment test in Bohol and South Sulawesi? There's a crime. What happened? The test should be joined online. Should be like here. If you got P3K, the test is online, individually. So everyone had to do their own test, computerized test. Nobody is allowed to help them. What happened? They've got parallel computer. They rented an IT expert from Makassar. They paid to do the test. But what happened? The committee of recruitment test knew it because suspicious. The testee, peserta test, did his test very fast. So the committee, must be cheating. There's cheating. Kecurangan. And then those who are suspect, investigated and found, they use actually something to do with cybersecurity. Okay, next. So take control. So let's say you are doing tests here, and somebody else outside take control of your computer parallel. And then he helped you to do by taking control So as if you are doing test, but someone else outside having parallel computer doing the test. Next. Okay, phishing attacks that use fake emails. Lots of fake emails. If you want to get involved in discussion in the internet, in YouTube, comments, you give comments, to cover your identity, you can use fake emails. But as long as it's not a crime, it's only for fun. In order to avoid being reported to police that you spread hate speech, etc. But it's for fun actually. You are involved in discussions. And then you don't want to be identified, your identity to be identified. Website to steal. Anybody in transparency era, anybody can access to the website. And look what happened. For example, the budgeting. Budgeting of provincial government, DKI Jakarta. The budget. You can check. Everybody can participate and criticize why the budget is irrational, not rational. For example, the purchasing of lem iron, sampai miliaran. The purchasing of blah 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 is not rational. Personal information, passport, credit card. That's what I told you. My credit card was stolen. There's ransomware, malware that blocks access to data and demands ransom to your access is locked. And if you want to unlock your data, you need to pay a ransom. And be careful. Recently I read, went viral. Be careful with a liar. A boy is a big liar. No, recently I read an article. A girl became victim of lying, crime. She was flattered by a boy through internet, and then they had a relationship. Day after day, their romantic relationship, bukan making love, making friend berteman, pacaran bukan making love, nanti gitu. Tapi having relationship, what happened? Having relationship day after day, when they become more romantic, the relationship, and then the man, the boy, you in your own room, and he asks you, he flatters you, dia gombal, he flattering. Please undress your clothes. Undress. You should be naked. And then please send me your picture, naked picture. You send to the man or the boy that you haven't met before, but through. And then what happened? He threats you. He sent you a threat email or message. I will share your naked picture, foto telanjang, if you don't pay ransom. So she paid ransom, 5 million, 2 million, and the man asked for more money. And what happened? That's a crime, cyber crime. Many cases like that happen. And you become victim of cyber crime. And then, no, denial services attack designed to cripple server or website overwhelming with requests. That's over request permintaan terlambatnya. Attack designed to cripple a server. Do you know the hacker can make your server cripple? That's what hackers do. For example, on that server, internet server didn't work. It's broken. Why? Because somebody attacked. The hacker attacked, and then it became crippled. Tidak bisa servernya untat, tidak bisa kita buka karena dihack and become crippled. Website by over ini juga bisa sebabnya terlalu banyak masukan.
Iya.
Macam siakat. Jelas. Itu banyak kan yang masuk jadi crippled. Okay, that's it. What to say? Anybody else want to give additional comment? Okay, very interesting discussion today. Group 4 presented their paper on cyber security. Thank you very much for having presented the paper. I really appreciate your contribution to the discussion, your participation. I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye. My pleasure.